Hi, I'm Sandy, and welcome to Life with Sandy. Car sounds funny. I don't know what the deal is. Hopefully it's not anything serious. Let me see as I start going. Might have been just a driveway with the ice. It seems fine. Anyway, today is Friday, February 24th. I'm going to try to talk loud because as you could see, I don't have my microphone. My microphone is in the car somewhere. I have no idea where. Well, I know it went down the side of my chair here. Oh, we don't have any birthdays or anniversaries today. I should start off by telling you that. Sorry. Anyway, you're going to get a lot of road noise, so we'll see if I finish this video editing it, or if I stop at this point and just do another video in the house. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, I put my hat on, I clipped my microphone on, I put my phone over here, I went to shift and my arm hit the microphone and the microphone went flying. I think it went down the side of my cushion, my chair here. On the side of my chair, I have like a little pocket on the inside. I think I can feel it, but my hands are too big. I can't get down in there, so I'm gonna have to wait till one of my little grandchildren come and have them look down there. Otherwise, I'm just gonna buy a new microphone. But Carrie over at Weight Watchers with Carrie and Corey bought me that for my birthday a couple of years ago. Every time I put it on, I think of Carrie and Corey. Oh well. So, hopefully you're not getting too much road noise or motor noise or whatever. But we had some running around to do today. The roads are clear. I didn't go for a walk because there's still patches of ice. So I still don't feel very secure walking outside. So I'm going to walk inside the house today. At 1 o'clock, I'm going to try to remember. I have it in my notes and I have it on a calendar and I have a little ringer-dinger and all that stuff, alarm. But Kim is alive at 1 o'clock, so I wanted to make sure I saw her this week because I forgot last week. And Recipes with Roy is doing a live on Sunday, I think at 2 o'clock. So I got that on my calendar also. I don't do lives. If I ever did a live, I'd let you know because, I don't know, sometimes I did it when I was going for my walks, but I haven't done a live in a long time. But before we get any farther, I wanted to congratulate Sandra Jameson. Sandra Jameson is in Wonderland. Last year we were both the same weight, and I went off the trail, and she stayed on the trail. She didn't take any detours. And she's going to be 80 this year on her birthday, so it proves that it can be done. She lost over 60 pounds in a year. Pound a week. I tell you, a little over a pound a week. So, Sandra, you're my inspiration. Along with Kim Bedgood. Kim Bedgood is definitely my inspiration because she's really done really, really well. There's so many people. I hate to drop names, you know. Name drop. But, anyway, we had a little bit of running to do. I have to go to the bank to take some money out to transfer the money to the credit union because for some reason I let that balance get a little too low, and Jim's truck payment is going to be coming out, and we want to make sure there's funds in there for that. I only keep enough in there to pay his truck payment, but for some reason I must have used that debit card or something at one point, and so now I'm a little bit below the level. And I know I could do an interbank transfer, but it's two different banks and it takes a couple days, and I don't really trust them that much. You know me and technology. I just don't really trust it that much. So I thought, well, I'll go here to the bank first and get the money, and then we'll go on to the next destination. And I thought, you know, what the heck, I'll take you along with me. So I have to call. I did call yesterday. Tried again. Tried one more time. I called the HP printer. They sent me an email saying, you know, we're trying to contact you by the phone and you're not answering and blah, 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 you know, about your claim. And I sent them a very detailed, I'll put it that way, detailed explanation why I didn't want to take their calls. And so then I did my little meditation prayer in the afternoon like I do. And then I thought, okay, you're calm. Let's try again. So I called somebody and asked her if she could screen share. Not shave, share. Screen share. Okay, which one is going first? Better back up a little so I can do it the right way. There we go. Screen share my screen like I did last Friday when I changed my payment method. And she said, well, I'm sorry, but I'm working from home. I can't do that, but I can walk you through it and we'll see what we can do. So I said, that'll work. So we tried that and we determined that the problem was with my, I have 2 trays. Oh, that goes up. I have 2 trays. One's a regular paper tray and one's a photo tray. And it keeps identifying the photo tray as empty. Well, the photo tray is empty because I have...
Hi, Caesar. How are you?
You're good. I just needed that. You can give it to me any way you want.
All right. Sounds good. I'll
Okay.
get this out shortly.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I just, I don't copy pictures because it's, and the paper is so expensive, so I don't bother with doing that. So we did all of the steps and everything, and we couldn't. She says, well, I think it's an iOS update that we need to be doing on our end, but we haven't done it yet. We're supposed to be doing it within the next week or 2 because you're not the only one that's called to complain about it, blah, blah, blah. So she says, in the meantime, you know, like the only thing I can suggest is transferring it to your files and then printing from your files, which I'm trying to avoid steps. Or you could send it to your email and then send, because I can print from my email, I can print from my Mac, I can print from my iPad, I just can't print from my phone. So she said, okay, so then we figured all that out. And so I thought, well, I just ordered on Amazon some photo paper just in case. So I'm going to put the photo paper in tomorrow and see if that works. If not, I got some photo paper. It didn't cost that much. I think it was like $10, something like that. So I did that. She was very nice. She was very helpful. She gave me a case number, and so we left that with that. So I left it. Well, the lady next to me's name is Sandra also. Small world. I told you my mother named me Sandra because nobody was named Sandra. Look at Sandra Jameson. She's in Wonderland. I had 5 Sandras in my kindergarten class. The car next to me, the lady's name is Sandra. Small world, I tell you. Oh, and speaking of that, I sent Christmas cards to everybody, and Tracy Walton, I got yours back. I scratched out the post office box you gave me. I sent you a Christmas card and it came back. I mailed it December 16th. Today's February 24th. I just got it back today. So I don't know if it was my post office or your post office or whatever, but Tracy, I did send you a Christmas card. But then I figured from here we'll go to CVS because Jim's got a prescription to fill. Yeah, and then we'll go to the credit union. And then I'll go to the post office and see if I got any. That came to my home address. I must have given you my home address when I mailed out the Christmas card. So, anyway, just hoping you're hearing me because I'd hate to think I gotta go through all of this all over again. Not that you're not worth it, because you know you are. The puzzle is coming along. I'll put a clip here, but it'll be the end of the day after Jim and I have worked on it today. But we did make some pretty good progress. I might even show you how much we've got and then how much we've done today. I might do that. Show you 2 clips. We'll see. But okay, this is how far we are this morning. If I remember, I'll show you at the end of the video how far we progressed during the day. It's a challenge, let me tell you. It's definitely a challenge. A great one to end this season, the puzzle making season on, let me tell you, because it's hard. It's so hard because the mountains are, although they're different colors, but it's still. So yesterday what I did was I separated all the pieces according to their sizes.
Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
No, that should do it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I hope you have a wonderful weekend.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. Take care.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye. So, anyway, I did that out for picking up the prescription there anyhow. Oh, she said she doesn't know how that tempted me, like crack cocaine. She gave me some, what do you call it? Let me cut mine. Sorry. Oh, there it is. Now I think she gave me too much. I think she didn't give me enough. Is it still in the, oh, it's still in the envelope. Okay, usually they're right. That's why I was kind of thrown by that. Okay, we're all set now. We can go. But she's shorting me $20. I'm not going to leave until we know we have all of our money. I thought I counted it twice. Well, you saw how many times I counted it. And one time I was $20 too short, and the next time I was $20 too much, and then the next time I was $20 short again. Only me. We're building yet another subdivision. We have so much traffic on this road as it is, and one grocery store, unless you count Myers. I guess we can count Myers. And they're building through 2 more subdivisions, and each subdivision is going to have 200 or 300 houses. So it's another 600 families moving in for this one grocery store. It's not going to work. I'm telling you, it's not going to work. So, anyway, well, now we're going to CVS. I found out that through the Caremark thing that it cost the same price whether I have it shipped to me at my house or I have it shipped to me here at CVS. So why wouldn't I just do CVS when I can just do the drive-thru and get in there really quick? Well, not really quick. There's a car in line. You're not the fastest deer in the forest around here. I think anywhere nowadays. But let's get situated here. I didn't pick up my mail yesterday because and I'm counting it one more time just to make sure. Yesterday, because of the ice, there was so much ice. I just was afraid to walk out there. And oh, there it is. Where's my driver's license? I knew I had a driver's license at one point. But, so I got double mail, which, lucky me, double bills. Would have had them yesterday if I would have looked, but I didn't. You know, when I get up there, I think I'm pretty quick, but then, you know, other people I know everybody thinks that they're the fastest. But they're not really. That bums me out about my microphone. Because I know it's in the car here. I know it. For a fact, but I can't find it, and that annoys me. So, you know, it's like every day this week I've had to have one feeling of annoyance.
Hey there, how can I help you today?
I'm picking up for James Carrico, C-A-R-R-I-C-O.
Hey, the birthday?
10-11-49.
Thank you.
Ooh, now you know how old Jim is. He's old.
All right, I've got 2 today.
That's it.
Be right back.
Okay, thank you. Convenience. Like I said this week, every day this week I've had something to stress me out, and I'm very proud of myself that I've not turned to food, because I could have very easily turned to food. But I'll be right back. Well, I have to tell you, I think I like this prescription coverage that we have now better than the other one, because I got for Jim his 2 30-day supplies of his 2 medications, and it cost me $1.97. I think I paid way more than that. Not way more, but more than that with our other plan. So, anyway, I got to remember to call Jim and tell him I picked it up so he doesn't have to worry about picking it up. Okay, now we're going to go to the credit union and put the money in for the truck payment. But anyway, like I said, this has been a difficult week for me as far as challenges, because I've had issues every day. I still have to, speaking of that, I still got to call Apple today because they want to take my iCloud payment out, and it said that it needed to update my credit card information, and it has the right credit card number on there, but it needs a security code on the back. So I thought, oh, I don't know, especially since I screen what do I do with this shaving bit? Oh, I know why I have the shaving bit. I'll get to that. The screensaver with the guy the other day, not that I think that has anything to do with it, but I want to call and verify that Apple is really the one that's sending me the request for all of this information, because I don't have a problem with that, but I don't want to share my security code just in case somebody's hacked into me. So if Apple tells me it's safe, then I'll believe them. How's that sound? But anyway, I had a dream last night that I was with Jim. Oh, we gotta go. I hate going to these things. I'd rather go right up to the window, but you know, at this particular credit union, the things don't work that great. We'll see. Different to get in there. Almost lost it again. That Jim and I had gone somewhere, and we found this portal in the house, and we climbed through it, and it was a barber shop. And so Jim says, "Oh, since I'm here, I think I'll get a haircut and a shave." And I said, "Oh, okay." So I said, "When you're done, I'll get a haircut too then." And the barber says, "I don't cut women's hair." I says, "Well, it's the same kind of hair." He says, "I don't cut it because it's all layered and everything." I said, "No, you don't have to cut my hair that way. Just cut it like you normally would a man. People think I'm a man anyhow, so I don't really care." He says, "Lady, I'm not cutting your hair. I don't cut women's hair." I says, "You're going to cut my hair." He says, "No, I'm not going to cut your hair." And I says, "You're going to cut my hair." And he says, "No, I'm not going to cut your hair." And I go, "Oh, you're going to cut my hair." So he said, "Okay, when I'm done with your husband." So then he finished Jim, and then Jim says, "Well, I'm going to go explore the portal more." And so he left, and then the barber closed all the doors and locked them. And then he put me in the chair, and he put the, you know, the apron or whatever on. And then he leans the chair way back, and I go, "Oh no, I don't get leaned back like this. I want to sit up when I get my hair cut." Hi, I just want to put that into my checking account.
Okay, and I counted 400?
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
So I said that, I said, "I'm going to be in the sit-up position." So he says, "Oh, okay, fine, whatever." So then he puts this wrapping around my face like this, and then he proceeds to shave my head. And then I woke up. Now I can see why he doesn't cut women's hair. Anyway, so that was a weird dream. But anyway, so like I said, I've had so many challenges this week, and I'm going to have another challenge calling Apple today. But I don't feel, I feel a little bit guilty that I've let my, not especially, but, you know, hearing from Sandra that she's made it to her goal, and I realized that, you know, I could have been at my goal right now too if I would have just stuck to it.
All set. Have a good day.
Thank you, you too. But, you know, I strayed, I went off the beaten path. I went my own way, and I do feel a tad bit guilty. I really do, but it's not going to get me anywhere. I didn't put enough in there. Well, maybe I did. I'll have to check it when I get home. I might be coming back. I could have swore I put enough in there. Anyway, so, you know, you can feel guilt about a lot of things in your life, and feeling guilty is really not going to change anything. It's just going to make you feel worse. It really is. So I realized that I screwed up. I was screwed up big time, because like in 2020, I was doing pretty close to getting to my goal. I did really well during the pandemic, but then just the world was open, and I thought the world meant that I could open, you know, when it opened up, the world meant I could just do whatever I wanted to do at that point, and I couldn't. I really couldn't. I shouldn't have. Not couldn't. Shouldn't have. I shouldn't have gone crazy like I did, but I did. And so now I can either live with the guilt and move on, or live with the guilt and keep beating myself up. And I'm done beating myself up. I really am. I just think that it's time to realize that we all make mistakes. And well, you got really dark there for now. Something happened to my camera. I tell you, today's just not the day for some whatever's going wrong. But I just realized today's the day. You know, just live it one day at a time. That's all you can do. And if you make a mistake today, then reflect on it, and then tomorrow do better. That's all you can do. Are all these people waiting to get into the post office? No, they're waiting to turn down there to get to the industrial center. I was going to say, oh my gosh, why is everybody going to the post office now? So anyway, we are here at the post office to see if we got any mail. And I think that's going to do it for now. I have run out of things to talk about. And plus, it's going to be too long of a video. So I will talk to you. I'll show you my food, show you my tractor, and I will talk to you when I close out the video tonight. Okay, I lied. Look at, I got mail with a little bee on the back. This was mailed on February 21st. Oh my gosh, my post office is making a record thing. Thinking of you. Dear Sandy, thank you for being you. I always enjoy your daily vlogs after a tough day of teaching my first grade students. I can imagine. I come home and always check your vlog first. I enjoy listening to your daily input and words of wisdom. Funny stories too. My birthday is on October 12th. Wishing you the best. Sincerely, Trisha. Well, Trisha, definitely going to put you on my calendar. You're the day after Jim's birthday. So, is it the same? No, that's a different one. Oh, that was Tracy. Yeah. And then I go in there and I forgot. I left the car open and I left my wallet in here. I have loose money in here. It's like, trusting soul that I am. Okay, let's go home now. Well, I figured out my mistake. I didn't take enough money out of the bank to put into the credit union, so I had to go back to the bank to get some more money, then to go back to the credit union. I tell you, my mind is cloudy. Oh, my speech is off today too. Is that something to worry about? Nah, that's just me being a wackadoodle. Okay, breakfast. My quote is, today is Friday, February 24th. No more feeling guilty. Move on from your mistakes from the past. For breakfast, I'm going to have egg, some berries, banana. I forgot my banana. Tea, 2 pieces of Ezekiel toast, and holy guacamole. I'm going to use my little cozy that Joan at Joan's Pointed Plate, Joan and Doug sent to me. This is the bread that I'm going to use, the 7 Sprouts flourless Ezekiel bread, and I'm going to use a little tub of the holy guacamole. Let's go eat. I don't know if you can really see, but I have my cardinal over there on the swing. I wish he had a really good close-up here before I got my camera going. Oh, here we go. Swing it around, swing it around, swing it around. There he is. Get out of the way, Blackbird. He's gone. I'd like to know what sets the birds off. All of a sudden they decide that they got to run away. Well, I only ate half of the French fries. They give you way too many French fries. But I did take them home. I'm going to weigh them out, see how much points they are tomorrow for my dinner. I'm going to have that with a ham sandwich tomorrow. The man next to us, at the table next to us, was so annoying. First of all, it's a very high-priced restaurant, but they have the best fish and chips. They really do. Jim and I got fish and chip dinner. Jim got a Coke, and I got a iced tea. And with the tip and everything, when we left, it was $72. Not cheap for fish and chips. But it's a nice restaurant. Well, there was a couple that came with their baby. And I love kids. I really do. They had a baby and a toddler with them. And they had to have been, easily 6 or 7 tables over. And the little 2-year-old was on his iPad, and it was so loud I felt like the kid was sitting at the table with me. I don't have a problem with you entertaining your children because that's what you need to do. You know, I don't know, my children, we didn't eat out that often, but you just learn to be quiet. You bring some crayons or something and you color on the placemat or something, or bring your coloring book. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. And the baby cried a little bit. I figured if you can spend that much money, I mean, by the time you pay for that, you can't afford a babysitter. I understand that. But the man at the table next to me, right next to me, would complain. And every time the baby would start to cry, I'll give him that he sounded just like a baby. He just really, at first I had to look over to see if, well, is there a baby at the table next to me too? But no, it was him. And every time the baby cried, he would cry. And he would cry loud so that they could hear him crying. I thought, oh, grow up. It's just like, grow up. Babies cry. That's what they do. I mean, the mother, it wasn't like she was ignoring the baby. She was trying to quiet the baby. She eventually did leave, you know, to quiet the baby down. But I'm sure it was because this ass that was sitting next to me was making such a big production. And so then finally she got the baby quieted down. And then the wife was complaining about something. And does he not start the baby routine again, making all the baby noises again? And so she just got mad and she got up and left them, which I would have done the same thing too. But it was, oh my gosh. It's bad enough that, you know, you're spending that much for a meal. You kind of, I understand, but I love my children. You know I love my children. But I look forward to hiring a babysitter and getting out time with just Jim and I and not having to deal with kids. Especially at those prices, because they do not have a kids menu, because it's not geared for children. So whatever they order, they either had to have them eat off their plate or order something for the children, because there is no children's menu. They don't tell you the children aren't allowed, but they don't cater to children either. So that would be your first clue. So then what else? Oh, and then before we left, I told Jim, I says, I can't find my microphone. I know it went, I've told you when I was looking for it, there was like this little pocket on the side of my chair. And so he moved the seat as far up as it would go. It went up so far, I'm thinking, oh, somebody has to sit that close, should not be driving, because the steering wheel would be right in your chest if you had an accident. So he searched and everything, and then I told him where I thought it was, and he felt in there, and he says, oh, I feel what you're talking about. And he pulled it out. It was a gummy bear. I don't eat gummy bears, so it had to have been for one of my grandkids when they, and I can't tell you the last time I had a little grandkid in my car eating gummy bears. So that's been in there a while. So we're searching and we're searching down the things and we're looking and I'm rechecking every place I looked before. And in my cup holder was the microphone. Plain as day. I don't know how I missed it, but I missed it. I don't know how many times I looked. So I did find my microphone. Only Sandy. Only Sandy. So, well, I apologize for the video being so long. I did remember to watch Kim over at Kim Girl on her phone. I didn't make too many comments, but I did stay to the end when she said goodbye. And then by the time I typed in goodbye, she'd already left. She didn't even wait for my goodbye. Goodbye, Kim. Anyway, so we're working on the puzzle still. Didn't get very much done. I'll show you how much I got done, and then I'm going to close out the video. And so if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, leave a comment, leave a comment. No, I'm just kidding. Just leave one comment. Share it if you think somebody might like to see it. So here's what we've done. No, not what we've done. What I finished on the puzzle today, which is not a lot. And then I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay, this is how much I got done. I got most of the trees done over here. I started on the little mountainscape here and got some of the bottom done over here. Still a long way to go.